G'day guys, and welcome back to the Silver Peaks Wanderer channel. It's Friday and it's the show and tell day. So today we've got this lovely stove here. It's the Prentiss Wabers number 409 stove, which was actually kindly gifted to me by one of the channel followers. So thank you very much for that, it's much appreciated. So we're just gonna check this out, see if we could actually get it going. So this was found in an attic, and it was actually heading toward to the dump to get put in the recycle pile. So we're going to recycle it back into use again. That's our plan. So let's have a look at it. So I'm not 100% familiar with these stoves. I know it was made in around about 1937. It's quite different in some ways to a Coleman. Like for a start, the grill plate here is actually cast, so it's quite a bit of weight to it. It's quite heavy. The main burner where the generator runs through here is on the right hand side, as opposed to Colemans, which are normally on the left hand side. The tank sits pretty much very similar to the Coleman inside the stove here, so we'll just see if we can wangle that out of here. So there's the tank there. It's slightly bigger than the Coleman tank. I've got a Coleman tank here for comparison. It's off one of my Coleman double burner stoves. There's a bit of a comparison in size there. The other difference is that the Coleman one has a separate fuel hole, whereas this one is where the pump is actually where you put the fuel on. So I've just put a bit of CRC, a bit of oil on the pump here to make that work, and it seems to be holding pressure really nicely. So the next test, I guess, is to put a bit of fuel in there and fire it up. So just going to pinch a bit of fuel off the old Coleman one there, and we'll fill it up with some fuel and we'll get it going. Yes, we're back at Butterfish Point here, which is in Pirikanui. It's turned out to be a lovely day today. This is the first day of the last month of autumn here in New Zealand. So it's getting into the colder months, but it's been reasonably warm so far. So the great thing about this stove is the non-return valve is actually quite accessible. You don't need any special tool to clean that up or use that. It's just basically when you undo the fuel cap, this is the fuel cap, is actually the pump, so it makes it really useful and serviceable. It's a very nice piece of brass work here as well. It's very nice. So I'm just going to put some fuel in there, the funnel there, and pop a bit of fuel off the old Coleman one into that. Carefully do that so we don't spill it into the water. Yes, so there we go, guys. We got a bit of fuel in there. Just get in there as well. I don't want to get it on the water there. Put that back away in there. Yeah, so we'll just put this pump assembly back in there. Quite actually like this design. I think some of the military stoves had a similar design, so you could service it while you're in the field, which was quite a good idea. So it's pretty much good to go now. I could potentially turn this on and see if fuel would fire out there, but I just don't want to get in the water. So what I'll do is I'll pressurise it and put it in here, and we'll just see where we're at. I mean, this is just how it's been found. I believe it's just been put away and not used for a while. I believe that this was used quite regularly, I believe. So it probably should just fire up. So we'll give it a few good pumps there. Pressurise it. That's actually, I just seen something shoot out of there. So that's just try not to shoot it into the water there. Turn that off, sorry. That there. So we know that's working now, so we'll just pressurise that. So this is a slightly different to the common one. Had a little lever which you flicked up to heat the generator up, and then once it was primed you put it down to run. So this one's got a knob. I don't know exactly how that works, but we're going to find out shortly. All part of the fun and games of trying these things. Yes, that pump's actually working really nicely there now. Pretty happy with that. We'll just insert this in here. We know that the fuel's working because it came out of there, didn't it? Just insert that in there. Just sits up on there like that. So this lever here, so that there, to me, maybe it needs to be tightened to prime. We'll try it that way anyway. So we'll just leave it open like this for now, just to see what's going to happen. Maybe that does need to be opened. Oh, got flames coming out the back end there. There we go, flames around the ring. Half of my problem is I don't know which way this knob is supposed to be for prime, which will make a big difference. Just open that up a bit. Oh, look at that! So she is running nicely there. Well, we'll just let it heat up a bit. You can see it's going to turn to blue. There we go, guys. So this side here has this little lever you pull out, and I think you push up to. Hope that's gone out now. I didn't like that. Uh-oh, we're doing something here. Sorry, guys. What have we done there? I'll just close that back up and try again. Didn't like me interfering there with that other lever there. So this one pulls out, head up and down. I think up is maybe closing that off and down is open it. I could be wrong. See if that's going to work for us. Otherwise we'll have to pull this whole assembly apart and see if we can fix that. That's sort of going for 5 seconds there. So it's going now, so it's obviously a blockage in the system. But I must have had that other valve open, which probably wasn't helping the issues at all. Well, it helps if you know what you're doing. I'm just very unfamiliar with these stoves. So there we go, that's cranking now. That's looking pretty good there. That needs to be opened out. I'll just show you what it looks like. So there we go, guys. She's running. I made a few mistakes. I believe this guy here, I had the thing, I think I had it up thinking that it was off, but I think it's down that's off. I believe that's right. Yes, it's running quite well there. Turn up a bit more. So all that yellow orangey flame is just bits of rust in there. It's been sitting for quite a few years, I would say. But she's running really nicely there. So we'll just we'll pop this down. There we go. So look at it there. Lovely wee stove. I'll just pop a cup of tea on. Yeah, so there we are, guys. It's running really nicely now. So apart from the flame has got a bit of rust in the system, obviously that probably, you know, it might come right once it's been used a wee bit. So we'll just put the jug on. It's an old percolator that I found that doesn't have its insert, but still works nice as a jug. So we'll make a cup of tea. Yes, that's pretty neat. I'm pretty happy with that. It was a really nice gesture of the person that gave me that. I thank you very much for that. And just like to say, if you're watching this channel and you've been enjoying the videos but you haven't subscribed, it'd be really awesome if you could subscribe. It just helps grow the channel. I plan on making a lot more videos, so it'd be great if you could do that. Just helps us out a bit, and it costs you nothing. That'd be awesome. Thanks very much. Yeah, so she's running beautifully there. Lovely stove from 1937. I don't have the wind guards. There's these wind guards here. I don't have them up at the moment. There's little hooks on the side here that come up and hook onto that. And it's got this lovely little green crackle enamel. That's the old jug is boiling there, so pour a cup of tea. Just turn this guy off. Turn that off there. There we go. A cup of tea there. Oh well, guys, that's it for another episode of the Silver Peaks Wanderer Friday Show and Tell. I hope you enjoyed the Prentiss Weber stove. It's a lovely little stove. Obviously still has a few wee hiccups. I think a strip down of the fuel pickup and the generator assembly will help it, which I may do in another episode. So cheers and thanks for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, push the subscribe button. It helps our channel and it costs you nothing. So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.